but have his tech be based on the Stacian technology, the like Tesla coil stuff. Combine the two together, necromancy and electricity.
For Inspector Gadget.
No, I was saying for Jarloff to combine his love of necromancy and electricity.
Oh yeah, Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So, do we has Lander?
Not yet.
Okay. I just want to make sure if he's coming or not. Because I think he signed up.
Oh, I don't think you replied on the Discord about it, Bramble. So because we were discussing about the different healing things.
Oh yeah.
I went and double checked into it. Yeah, Elixir of Life does not work for undead, and there is no alchemical undead healing. What was stuck in my head was it works for things like a Dampier, which are still living.
Okay. Well, we can just say you make oil of unlife. You can change them to oils of unlife or whatever.
I'm really shocked they didn't put that as just an errata.
Yeah, that
or like
was
a basic thing.
Yeah, because the regular oil in life is a potion, not alchemy, which is dumb.
Right.
But
and like you just brought off, Jarloff, we need a message. We need to talk about what Jarloff just said, because Pathfinder for Piazzo used to do character folios and erratas directly in the adventures themselves that would tell you pertinent facts like that could have really helped us.
Oh yeah, especially for this one.
Yeah, which is strange they didn't do it. It's almost like managing 3 different franchises at once and 2 different versions of the same setting is too much for their staff.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're doing much managing of 1E anymore. It's all the lore is carried over to 2E, and they're just keeping it rolling.
I will say, the whole undead as a challenge thing is really weird to me. I don't think that's that big of a problem, but also it feels weird to have. Oh, if you want to, like, they have a gimme thing of, oh, if you want to run a level 1 undead campaign, you can just say they get the feat early, but they don't think about the fact that if you want to heal an undead and you only have access to level 1 options, there is not a lot.
Exactly. And
you need to be a rogue if you want to use heal, because you need a skill feat.
Yes.
Yeah, rogue or investigator.
Yeah.
So the main issue was one of the writers for it went to Wizards of the Coast, and they knew they were going to Wizards of the Coast, and they had that whole debacle with the Union. And that caused a lot of things to happen at the same time of development, too.
That would do it, yeah.
Alright, so all we need is Risu to roll the initiatives, and we can begin.
Let's see if I can remember which game this is.
I would hope it's Bloodlords. Yeah.
Well, I mean, which of the Bramble links is the one that works at the moment, is more what I was thinking.
Well, it usually does holidays, so whichever one's later is probably the right one.
Next week, it will be All Bramble Wants for Christmas Is You.
Got it.
How about that guy's 2 front teeth?
No. we don't.
We'll get those too, but that's not what we want.
So, who can fill Lander in on what happened last time? Because a lot happened last time.
I'm sure.
Begin with what happened to Jarloff.
Well,
he did. Now he's a ghosty.
I'm fine.
I said his name 3 times. He got back up. He now is the most.
It. I stuffed myself in my own bag of holding.
So you're
might be good because if you put yourself in my bag of holding, it might be lunch.
Other than that, we made it to Iron Tavia's place. Actually, were you around before we got to Iron Tavia? Like when we accepted an offer from a strange woman we met in the woods? I forget.
No.
Well, we accepted an offer from a strange woman we met in the woods.
So
she
we
wants
have,
Iron Tavia dead, and we want Iron Tavia dead.
and she gave us
Works out perfect.
a luck buff for basically effectively like a hero point, but it only lasts the 1 day in game.
Slightly better than a hero point, in that it is.
Oh yeah, it's
If
rolled
you
big
re-roll,
better.
you do get the better. So if you roll a 1, don't use that one if you still have a hero point, because it makes no difference.
Okay.
What about the toilet incident?
Yeah, that was a failed attempt at negotiation that led to a lot of hired help at this house dying.
Hired help? Oh,
We-
are we in a house right now? Is this what
We're in
this
the
is?
basement.
Oh, okay.
We're in the basement of a house that we will not want to be in roughly a month's time when it gets hungry again.
The
We
house
did
is alive.
We did befriend her now undead child who's stuck in the attic.
I don't remember if we figured out in character that's an attic whisperer, but you know.
Which involved some jokes that Ren is happy he's already dead for, because otherwise now he would be. I think there's a
My
clip you
plan-
could watch to see their horrible jokes.
Jorloff's plan, at least, is we should probably get this child out of this home because, from what little he understands of hag society, it's probably not the best place to raise a child.
It's undead now. I don't think raise is a concern of hers.
She already raised it twice now.
Yeah. Well, half raised. It was still only a child, not an adult.
Raised it from the dead.
Oh,
Also, we have determined that the reanimators are the faction that also handle child protective services. In game.
No, someone asked me if that was the case, and I said, "What are you talking about?"
I loved it.
Yeah,
It
so
came out
now
of
it's a
nowhere.
thing.
Came out of absolutely nowhere. I couldn't stop laughing. It's just like, why is this even an issue? Why would Geb care that there are missing children?
Well, Geb will care when they're found if they don't have a pulse. It's like,
Well, no,
well,
Geb takes care of like the orphan children whose parents can't be found, and then eventually makes use of them in ways. Hence, reanimators.
Oh,
They
dear
don't go
God.
finding missing children. They just take care of the ones whose parents are missing.
Dear Lord, please do not compare this to anything in real life. We don't have time to get into this.
but anyway, we had a fun chat with Iron Tavia. Now, here's the important thing.
Yeah.
This has been confirmed by both Iron Tavia's son and Iron Tavia herself, that all of this funny poison stuff is for money, being paid for by a powerful individual who may or may not be a bloodlord, who wants a lot of people dead. Nobody in Geb, except he's willing to test it on people in Geb, so, you know. Don't know how much I believe that, actually.
Was there a comment about using the dead then to raise them back up into an army?
Mm-hmm.
Also, in this house, there's a little bit of a shadow theme going on, like shadow things coming out of the walls and being very undangerous. And
Sex demons.
The sex demons.
maybe those two, but also shadow plane people. Fetch
Yeah,
Bank.
the hired help may or may not be your cousins.
Yeah.
They also
Possibly.
are dead.
Gotcha.
There is no
Well-
B, there is only were.
Some of them are locked in the bedrooms, right?
They were in the bedroom sleeping it off, and
Oh.
then you found them, and you're just like, well, that takes care of that. And I just assumed you killed them. Did you leave them alive?
Oh no.
I think somebody closed. Well, I'm not very.
I wouldn't have done it, but I wouldn't have stopped somebody.
I'm
No, Ren
asking.
did it.
Okay, so
Ren would do it.
all right, so we've established that there were no survivors. Not even the fireplace survived. The fireplace that could eat ghosts. And
Very odd how that works, but
tell
I
me-
love it.
tell me of Smurp Lifton and his loyal service as domovoy and caretaker
Well-
of the house.
He cleaned up messes until he became one. Because the fireplace killed him while he was frantically trying to tell it to stop. Or tell us to tell it to stop with his name being the password, and we didn't really catch on to that, so we just
assumed he was like a Smurf, and yeah.
he just burned to death.
Yeah, Ignite and Infuse weren't the two passwords.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right, so do you feel caught up, Risu, or do you need anything else?
I do, and I have to go because
Oh,
my
no.
girlfriend literally woke up this morning and went to her work, and there's nobody there.
Oh,
So I have to go pick her up right now.
no sweat. Will you be back
How
in
long
an
would that
hour?
take?
I don't know. I mean, it probably won't take too long. I could probably make it back, but
No
I'm
sweat.
not gonna make any promises at this moment.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not expecting anything like that. I understand emergencies happen. Just give me a quick message back when you feel like you can return, and if not, we won't expect you.
For sure. I will message you guys if I can't return too.
Understood. Have a good one, sir.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for understanding.
Of course. Yeah. It's the holidays. These things happen.
I know.
And you're
It's- yeah.
you sound like you're exhausted anyway.
Oh no, I'm not tired. I'm chilling right now.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys. I'll hopefully see you guys next week.
Yeah.
See you around.
Yep.
So,
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. She messaged him for relations. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's funnier if the truth is told if she went to work and there just wasn't anybody there.
Yeah.
Well, on my first day of work, I showed up and nobody was there. Back
Oh,
in the day. Turns
No.
out somebody sent an email to my work email, which I didn't have access to already.
Oops.
And, well, told me to come in like 2 hours late. Because everyone did that day.
Oh god.
Now, what might even be funnier is if you were both right. There is no one there at work, so she texted him for relations to do at work.
That is the time to do it.
Oh my god. So, are we ready for the fight now?
Maybe.
As ready as can be.
All right. So, do you believe that this is a foe of significant power, or do you believe that this is just another stain on the carpet, like Smurp Lifton?
Considering that she has 2 pieces
Yeah.
of artwork, she's at least supposed to be a foe of significant power. I'm gonna say she is.
Okay.
It should be somewhere between trivial and low threat, in my opinion.
Very well.
I'm glad that you're closer.
It says Mr. Crit Monkey.
I have already my next character planned out, just in case.
We all remember what we have to do, right?
No.
Which is
No.
find her bad leg and decimate it.
I won't let Lex die. He's too much fun to do bits when I'm editing.
Oh my god, this is the motivation. It's not like the in-character bond that you share. It's just like, my god,
No.
this man is cash money.
Yes. How will I fill my head?
It's either Lex's responses to things or Lex setting up someone else to respond.
All
That has
right.
been accurate.
Oh boy. I don't like being on the bottom of the initiative tracker.
Iron Taviah will now use her first 2 actions to cast haste.
On all of us, hopefully.
No. Behold my speed. Which one of you is the most troublesome? Is it Dixon Hall, the tax collector, guy who wouldn't tell me his name but kept shouting the name of spells, or Mommy's little Tatterstraw? Guy who wouldn't tell me his name. Come on down.
Oh, I'm gonna die again.
And she goes with her 4th action. Target. Crit hit. So, some things happen. Cold Iron, Agile, Magical. She has a Reach also, and Grab. So she's going to crit. Please take 34 damages. And you are the grabbed. Oh, no, wait.
Got it.
You are not the grabbed.
Oh, that does take an action. Yeah, I forgot.
Right, it does, because she doesn't have improved grabbed. And she says, Iron Taviah's turn is over. Midnight! Who was in position, because you were all moving around the room. And, Midnight is going to appear where he was sticking out. And he's going to, look at what he considers to be the threat. And go the 5 feet, and you just see this tiny little shadow dragon that looks kind of like a cat go up to Ren, and it's going to be Draconic Frenzy. And tiny little shadow drake will make a strike of a 2 tails strikes and a bite in any order. So here comes the bite. And then the tails. Hit, miss, hit. So here we go. 1, 2. As he bites into Ren with his little shadow maw, and then smacks him with the tail. And that's it for his turn. And then finally, Honoria, show yourself. I named you, for some reason, after gonorrhea. And she's going to it. Oh, go ahead.
Does she also have a daughter named Chlamydia or Syphilis?
That would have been great. I could have added another person to this encounter if Lander had stayed. That would have been perfect. And she's gonna go over here to Tatterstraw and say, like, I've always lived in your shadow. Now you will die in mine. She's gonna use her little shadow stride to get over there. And her shadow blending increases to 11 DC to hit her during the stride, and remains concealed. 11, yes. So here comes a dagger. And that is a hit, so Tatterstraw, you will be taking a whole 6 damages with the sneak attack.
Am I flat-footed?
You didn't see her before she had to reveal herself, so yes. But now you are no longer flat-footed against her, so only 7 damages. Alright, that was a lot. Ren.
Well, I'm gonna step.
Okay.
I'm gonna target her stupid little dragon thing. And since this is the culmination of investigation, I'm assuming free action device.
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah, I'll take that shooting him.
Okay, please
So
give me a...
that's
Yep. Please give me a
gonna
DC
be
5.
Okay.
Yep, because he is concealed by shadow melding.
0 point.
Okay. There you go.
And that is then going to be a 29 to hit.
That crits him. That more than crits him. That kills him. That more than kills him. As you just see the arrow go into this dragon, and it just melts into the shadows forever.
And for last action, I'm going to battle medicine myself.
Okay. Oh, dear God. I can't imagine that you just picked up random things from the room or used your 11 herbs and spices, but whatever you do with the healing technique for stitching undead, it's working.
I used some of the blood from the Drake being shot that splattered on me.
Lex!
Yeah, so the cat is already taken care of.
The cat
So thank
the
God not
was
doing that.
annihilated.
Yeah, let's do the same with the old woman. Whee!
Wee!
That's the first. Oh, for a second, let's go into the Everstone stance. The shield isn't raised anymore because I want to absolutely bash this fine lady.
Oh dear. Well, you hit.
Yeah.
12 damages. I shall need a DC 11 to strike her because of her shadow stride. Improved her shadow meld in the shadow plane. You hit.
Yeah.
Oh god. No, I am greatest among Iron Taviah's minions. Me.
If it matters, it's cold iron, but I assume not. It looks like a fetchling.
It is a fetchling, yes.
Okay, wonderful. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all of it. Thank you very much.
No sweat. Tatterstraw.
Well, Trolloff is in trouble. So we're gonna begin with a Hymn of Mending on him. And then, you know what? Let's finish her off. I'm gonna Actually, no. Inspire Courage. For my
Okay.
last action. And my cat will take an independent action to strike this woman.
Mm-hmm.
To...
DC 11, please.
Oh, yep.
Would have been DC 5, but she shadow strode.
Well. That it then.
Okay. Jarloff. Oh no, he dead.
He got the same message from Lander's girlfriend.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was muted in Discord this time. I mute myself in multiple places. I'm thinking here. Because there's two options I have right now. Or two big options at least.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how does this one go again? Actually, that one might not be a good idea. And that one would also be a problem now that I'm looking at it again. Because this gonna be... Alright, I'm gonna fly on over here as a ghost, because I technically have to fly everywhere.
Yep.
Actually, where am I gonna fly?
You could fly over here to the kitchen counter and maybe take advantage of these wonderful ritual books.
Rituals tend to take a little bit of time to cast.
I think you have a couple of days. It will be fine.
This is gonna be a real con combat, yeah.
Once I figure out the secret of ghost COVID, more people will die.
COVID?
I'm gonna fly over.
Okay.
Here. And then I have 2 actions. Which spell is the best? Because I don't think it's Electric Arc, but I've said that several times and then sat there and thought about it and realized, oh,
It is electric
damn it.
arc. It always has been.
Actually, I'd do this slightly differently now that I think about it. Can I undo that movement?
Yes, of course. Iron Taviah is
Alright.
incredibly understanding of young people.
Yeah.
She's one of those hip old ladies.
It's made of iron, as the name implies.
No, it's made of pain and suffering thanks to the Magumbia.
Ah, damn it. She's just far away enough. Okay, so I would move. Oh wait, that's the ruler. That's not movement.
Ruler.
I would move. Yeah, I'm gonna move here then.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Burning Hands for, I think, the first time.
Okay. So, a lot of things are unattended in this room, including her research and all the other crap on the floor. Are you sure you wish to do this?
So, you know how earlier I said that, I always think, there's a better spell, and then it turns out it's Electric Arc again.
Well, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying, look at all
but
these.
You're making a very strong argument, is all I'm saying. Actually, hold up. It's only a first level Burning Hands. I think Electric Arc at this level is actually better.
No.
God damn it.
Charlotte, did you get your 2 fast healing?
Not yet, because I didn't think
And you're
at the
too
end of my
temporary.
turn.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, on average, it's a little bit better on Burning Hands. Like a little tiny, little 2d6 versus 2d4.
Hmm.
But one of them won't set the room on fire.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to set something on fire, Lex is always there.
It's happened twice. Which
Yeah.
isn't a lot, but it's a coincidence now.
Yeah, I'll go with the first turn. Can I, after all of this, futzing around, can I go back to my original plan? Let's just go behind Lex and cast Electric Arc.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You're
Alright,
you're actually on top of her bed now.
I'm floating like an inch above the ground on the bed. Also, that's like 4 mattresses.
Yep, that's a lot of
Actually,
bear
they're animal
skins.
skin.
It
Yeah.
just looks like 6
And a
hides.
cow.
Yep.
The cow
Well,
may or may not be skinned. It may just be the corpse lying there.
I didn't do the targeting first, but whatever, good enough.
That's okay.
That's not the animal she cuddles with at night.
That's a failure. That is critical success.
Alright, so let's see. 11 damages to the hag.
Oh boy.
Alright.
By the way, yesterday at the conference that I was at, we've discussed actual evidence for long COVID, and it's been detected for 3 months in the samples that we have.
Oh dear God. You know what else will be detected for 3 months? All the iron in this ghost. Second action hit. Please take 14 damages.
All right, that's exactly. I'm now at 0. I didn't account for the fast healing, but that temp HP and the healing, I'm at 0 now.
Yep, and as she realizes this, she's gonna look over to Tatterstraw and say, like, you shouldn't have done that to Mommy. Sustained spells are what I'm good at. Give me a DC 21 will.
Oh boy.
And this will be all 4 of her actions.
I clicked on it. What the hell? Well, the chat button isn't working, so I'm gonna roll it manually.
Okay. That's a success, I believe. Yep, it only takes the target, whenever it becomes afflicted by a spell with a duration, the target takes persistent force damage. So you can drag that little persistent damage force 2d12 onto your token since you succeeded.
I am not affected by a spell with the duration.
That's okay. Soon you will be.
We should have done that on Jarlock.
How long does this one last?
Ah. Forever. 1 minute. Persistent damage end after 1 minute.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. There's a reason she didn't cast it on Jarloff.
Because that would be bullying.
Nope. Honoria! Finish him off! She's gonna use her Shadow Stride again to get to DC 11 when she moves. And her third action, hit this ghost. Please take 6 damages. This is not magical.
I'm trying to find out where the dying is again. There it is.
Yep. There we go. See that? That's called strategy, young Tatterstraw. Ren.
Yeah, but you know what Gonorrhea didn't do? Shadow Strike.
She did. That was her second
She
action.
didn't.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, you just didn't link it in.
I just didn't link it. I did say it.
Action economy wise, it does shake out. Move thingy attack.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm going to make and down a Quicksilver potion.
Okay.
Quicksilver mutagen. I'm going to target Gonorrhea, so here's the flat check.
Okay. DC 11, go.
Eh. And since I was even targeting her, I guess that's my turn then.
Okie dokie. Lex.
Okay.
This woman hasn't paid her taxes.
Which one?
Ever. This one.
Either?
Okay. The other lady seemed like more squishable, but you gotta have priorities. Which, first of all, help the deputy taxman to, get up, Jarloff. Do your work. Help with healing. No, not with healing, but help with tax collection. Let's go.
Wait, don't heal the target, heal me. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Afterwards, I'll get my shield up and enforce some tax codes on Iron Taviah.
Okay. Oh, God.
Go for the leg! Go for the leg!
You
Let's
hit.
go for the leg.
Going for the leg. All right. So as you go for the leg, some things happen.
Hell yeah. Oh god. It's actually the leg.
So you are going for the leg, and it sometimes causes her pain. A physical attack on Taviah that scores a critical hit exasperates this. So since it was not a crit, no stun.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
Does cold iron matter in her situation?
No, but she does
Okay.
have a resistance to physical, so I have to take 5 back.
Okay.
And I'm reading that correctly. It's resistance, not weakness this time. A mistake I've made twice.
I wouldn't be mad if it was other way around.
I would be mad. I've made it too many times. Tatterstraw.
I mean, Jorloff is still in trouble, but
You're in trouble too.
not yet. Not this round.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, child? Good point.
Uh-huh. So, is Inspire Courage a spell?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have a duration?
Yes.
All right. I need that 2d12.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it does 1 round.
Yep.
No duration. Okay. Yep. Boop.
Boop. This is force damage.
I'm reading that right. That is
So,
significantly worse than that.
what do I do now?
You
Reduces
come
the
back to
duration.
mommy. Meow.
If I'm reading that right, isn't that actually you take a stack, for lack of a better term, of persistent damage that just stays there but doesn't go away?
Mm-hmm. It's persistent. So
Okay.
he'll take 5 every round for 1 minute. That's 50 damage average, Gordon.
Arcana against spell DC can.
But it doesn't matter if the spell ends. It sounds like
Yeah.
Yep.
that's
Yep.
just that persistent damage stays the whole minute now, unless
It
you
does.
do an
Unless I
Arcana
do
check,
Arcana
even if the
check,
spell
yeah.
ends.
Yep.
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 That's obscene. All right.
That is the power of the Hag Coven. That's why you
So
never
I
face
found-
3 hags at once.
So I found that Soothe specifically says that the target must be a living creature, so I can't
Yes.
use it actually on undead. 'Cause
You
you've allowed
can
me to
because
do
in Book of the Dead it calls out Soothe as working.
that. Is it?
They retconned
This is
it.
where we get into the fun argument of errata or typo.
I think it's more of they realized in a new publication which you pay for, and then once you pay the money in the DLC, Soothe becomes usable on undead.
I think they just didn't plan for undead PCs in the original writing and didn't get to the errata yet.
That is
Well-
true too.
What's your ruling?
My ruling
in my
is
head.
you may use Soothe
Okay.
on undead creatures, since most of your party is undead. I gave you the thing for free with Stitch Flesh.
There, Jorloff.
All right.
Mmm.
And then I am going to try to recover from that persistent damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, 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 I'm
Mm-mm.
not.
Why not? Why not, dear?
-1 Arcana.
Yeah. Now you know why she targeted you.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm gonna
Because
rely
Charloff
on-
would have made that.
Yeah, you know what? Then I'm just gonna write it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hope that we kill her in time and somebody Arcanas me.
If you don't, you come back to mommy, and then I start a party of PCs.
That is also acceptable. My cat is gonna move.
Okay.
Okay, that it.
Jarloff.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate upwards into a standing position because ghosts don't actually touch the ground.
Like Invincible, where you just pivot.
Yes. That's what we're gonna do. I forgot to re-up Inspire Courage. Alright, oh boy.
Measuring for later. "5 hours, electric arc."
I'm gonna cast Electric Arc again. 'Cause I need one of these people to be gone.
That is bullying, Bram.
I need some of these people dead.
Iron
Failure.
Tavia fails.
That's failure.
So they both take 12 damage, I believe.
Yes.
As Honoria cries out, "I am greatest of Iron Tavia's minions. Why aren't you trying to hit me with physical attacks? That's what I'm strong against."
I'm a ghost. And that's my turn.
Alright, Iron Tavia has 4 actions.
Trying to find myself on the ground again.
Hit. Second action. Crit!
Oh. Let's roll the damage now real quick.
Yep. So here comes the first damages. Please take 13.
Alright. Okay.
And
Yeah,
here comes
I'm
the crit.
dead. Oh, wait,
22.
no. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I'm dead.
Alright. You're not dead, you're
Not
dying.
outright, but I'm
Yeah.
dying 3.
Yep.
So I'm dead.
Well, remember you get your those
Fast
2
healing.
temporary every turn as well.
Would 4 health help you before? Did you apply 2 health and 2 temp in this?
Oh, you sustained that?
yes.
Okay, I have 1 HP then. Never mind.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
exactly 1 HP.
Of course, I'm.
You know,
Also, you would die at dying 4.
yes.
Yeah, but dying 3 is not a good number.
Yeah, it's not good.
You ready to go back to Pharasma, little ghost?
I'm not gonna comment on that.
I'm going to use Bonds of Iron on Hall Dixon over there, or Dixon Hall, or whatever his name is. I'm gonna try to grapple him from 30 feet away because I've got bullshit abilities. Alright, this will be at -10 because she's made 2 attacks. Plus 16 to grapple against Ren's Fortitude DC. Subtract 10 from this. 15.
It still works.
Oh no! So you
My
are
fortitude
grabbed.
DC is not great.
You know, you
Wait, did that take into account the -10?
yeah, did -10.
Just a plus 24 to athletics?
No.
She has a plus 16. We took 10 off the 25.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So Ren
But,
is
My fort saves only plus 4, so.
Okay.
so Ren is encased in these iron nails that just come up all around him, and he is grappled in place on the floor from 30 feet away. And to escape, he shall need a DC 24, or you can hit the cage because it has AC hardness and hit points. Those were all 4 of my actions. Honoria, set you up again. Take down that ghost with stabbing action.
Hold up, I'm still unconscious, so I'm giving me flat-footed. Where's the unconscious option? Good God.
It's there at the bottom.
Oh, I somehow did that and didn't realize I did that.
No sweat. I thought you had 1 HP.
Yeah, I have 1, but I forgot to put it at 1. I'm a fool.
That's okay.
That would be why I'm still unconscious.
This is why I don't do taxes. Math is hard.
Set to 1 HP, please.
Yes.
There we
Alright.
go.
All right, Honoria is going to use Shadow Stride, and she technically uses a move action. Yeah. And for her third action, stab the ghost, who's flat-footed. Critical hit.
Alright.
I think he's flat-footed forever now.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not dead.
Nope, dying
Why
3.
was the ghost flat-footed?
I'm just pretty much just there. Oh, this is because of the Shadow Stride. Actually, it's not because of the Shadow Stride. Hold up.
Hang on.
So I mean, because you weren't unconscious, you weren't on the ground and prone.
Yep, so that's just a regular hit.
All right, yeah, so that's just a regular hit, so I'm dying 2. Excuse me.
Dying 2.
Unless they do less than 1 or less than 2 damage.
Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. And the sneak attack 1d6.
Yeah, it's mathematically impossible to do less than 2 damage. And that
Ren-
wasn't enough to instantly kill me.
Yep. So Ren is in the cage, but he can still do things.
Yeah, being grappled doesn't stop me from shooting.
No, it doesn't.
So yeah, I'm gonna target gonorrhea.
DC 11.
Suck
You
it,
do
bitch.
it.
For 24 to hit.
That will most definitely hit her. 20 AC. Do you do more than 4 damage? Honoria has fallen! Ah! Honoria! You peed yourself! Why? There we go.
It's one of the last things we do before we go.
What the- It's just like place simple aura. No.
And a shot against Iron Tavia.
Alright. That's a crit.
Ah, it was almost a 15. And then let's try and escape.
Okay. DC 24 with your choice of acrobatics or athletics.
Ah, close.
Yep. As Ren begins struggling in the iron nail cage, Lex, you see Honoria fall.
Okay. I'm sadly not qualified enough to help this man who is on the ground. So, I tried last turn. Let's cause hopefully some hurt. You know. Bum. Or is this? Yeah, no. Raising a shield just for security reasons, you know. And then a onesie.
Oh no!
Did you use
Hell
your funny
yeah.
point? I'd use your funny point.
Funny point.
Any of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll use the hero point at this point because the funny point is, you know, not optimal.
Awesome.
Wait. How do I? How
The
does
roll
this?
point.
There.
Brucey will not be
I
coming
shouldn't-
back, by the way. I don't know if anybody saw that.
No, I didn't see that. That's unfortunate. But at least he gets to spend the day with his girlfriend, which is more important.
Yes.
Yeah. So
24 does hit Iron Tavia
Yep.
by 0.
that's wonderful.
She takes 10 points of
10
physical
damage?
damage. Yep.
Um,
And she says, "No, the money is mine. I don't pay taxes on my income. It's all mine."
You know, you're using infrastructure. That's not good without, you know, a little consideration.
I'm a single mother. You have to take that into account.
I will raise your taxes.
I was the one who killed my husband.
Oh, inheritance tax too. Oh, great.
No.
She's committed tax evasion.
Yeah, let me just. Nah, that's not possible. I forgot I can't grapple her, so
It's bad
I'll
enough
bash
when
her.
rogues have evasion. Worse when they do tax evasion.
That's the power that Korik had with the cape.
Did you refresh your Inspire Courage? Oh, it is there,
yes,
yeah.
I did.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Tatterstraw, I'm going to need you to take that 5 force damage.
Yep. Boop. Okay.
Think carefully, young Tatterstraw.
Well, I have. Yeet. $19 to Jorloff.
Oh my god, Charloff is the tank!
Apparently. Well, he's less of a tank, more of a damage sponge.
More of everyone hates him.
You could have told her.
Cite names of spells in slew of your own.
I don't think that would have helped.
You'll pay for this, Summon Undead, level 2.
Inspire card is gone, by the way, this time.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
And I'm independent action, move over there.
Okay.
And obviously I sustain a spell.
Yes.
I did, you know.
That's fine.
I by default sustain them. This one to, you know, full duration.
I kind of figured. I'm not going to be a rug puller on that.
Yep.
Jarloff.
More of a reminder, because I did specify last time.
So remember, heal 2 and 2 temp.
Heal 2, 2 temp. I'll just make that 4, because I have a feeling it's going away.
I'll make that 0, young ghost.
I know. I know. I'm thinking here of what is the smart thing to do.
If you become my undead minion, you would get lots of tax-free money.
No. I don't believe you.
He's an honorary tax collector. Don't tempt him.
Okay. I'm looking at my list here of what seems like a good idea based off what I understand of probability.
Okay.
Oop. I don't know what I just did.
You skipped your turn, which I assume you don't want to do.
No, I do not.
I will turn back time.
I didn't realize there was a button there to do that. I was trying to move around another menu.
Yes. That's okay. It's a good thing I can't do Bonds of Iron more than once a day.
Yeah. Question.
Yes, of course.
If there happened to be, I don't know, I guess I could actually just drag them on here, because it's what I've settled on. Come on, Spawn. You're a little bit in the wall there, you need to fix that. Okay, happen to be one of those right there. Would that count as flanking with Tatterstraw?
Yes.
I forget.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll be doing this.
Okay. Yeah.
Just gonna start punching at the large other person and hope to God this works. Alright, that doesn't. Oh wait. Well, it hits Honoria, who's dead, because I forgot it's still targeting.
Oh no! It's just like, what are you doing? She's already gone! You bastard!
Alright, well, that's not looking good, but we get 2 chances. It's just one of them is, you know, at a 5% chance.
Oh.
Ding,
Oh.
ding, ding.
Oh my god! It's just like
Yes,
Jarloff's
please.
magic. Just surges.
Snap her leg off!
Oh my god! No, I'm stunned one! How can this be? You bastard. It's a good thing I'm hasted. And that is 15 damage since it's physical.
What physical resistance does she have? All physical, or?
Physical except bludgeoning.
I think,
And
was that
the fist
bludgeoning?
is a what?
That
It
is,
was
that's
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Oh, yep, an extra 5. Thank you.
Alright, well, time for the consequences of my actions.
You two can play at this game! And she's going to summon Construct with 3 actions.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go for his bum legs. I was gonna say the body's in a bag of holding. It's kind of hard to get his bum leg.
Ah, you have his...
It just flew out of the basement.
You have a Body too? That's even better. Now, Shield Guardian Construct, use your 2 actions. Get the ghost. Bat. Bat.
Oh!
Roll
Fuck.
damage on one of them.
Yes. Oh my
Alright,
god.
so I think. Oh man.
Minimum damage,
Yeah, do that again.
24.
Okay, alright, I died.
Oh god. I'm so sorry, sir.
You took your 2 healing on your turn and had your temp?
Yeah, I had 4.
I am so sorry, sir. I didn't know that I was gonna crit 2 times in a row. Oh dear god, I feel so sorry. Because now it's probably time for zombie Jarloff or skeleton Jarloff.
Zombie Jarloff crawls out of the bag.
I'm thinking about it.
Jarloff won't die. Now, for my 1 remaining action.
You're stunned!
Oh wait, you're right. This is why
Actually,
we have.
Hold up!
Yeah.
She couldn't. Okay, how does the rules on haste work again? Because to my understanding, she gets an extra action she can only use to stride or strike. And if that is true, then if stunned takes that out before her normal actions.
That is true. She
it
doesn't
doesn't
have
work.
3 actions to
If
stop.
it doesn't,
She
she
can't-
couldn't cast that spell.
All right, you're alive again, and she has 3 actions, one of which is a hasted action. Very good, young man. You get a hero point.
By the skin of your teeth.
Skin of your ectoplasm. Fine, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Meh. Hit by 1.
Actually, I was prone still because I died.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been prone. That would be a miss.
Yep. So that's 1 miss. Second. 25. 16 damages.
I'll take that.
All right. Mathematically accurate hit. No! Remove this person. God damn, that was intense. Ren in the steel cage. Excuse me, iron cage.
Yeah, she doesn't have aluminum. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of emotion in that round. Oh no.
Well, that's not a good device, so let's try and get out.
Okay.
I'm out.
You escape. The cage turns to rust.
Suck it, you puta de nerd. And... And I'm gonna feed Jarloff one of those oils of unlife.
Okay.
Which
Alright.
conveniently looks very much like the elixirs of life
Okay.
for no reason.
It's because I used Zero twice, just recolor it slightly.
Yeah, like Gatorade.
Because fortunately, the Quicksilver mutagen gave me an extra 5 speed to get there.
Oh god. Lex,
Yeah.
it's a good thing you're so good at taxes. You just saved this man's life with taxes.
I'm exhausted
The
from
fine
last
print.
round. So one thing I actually know what I'm wanting to do is at least take it 1 strike. So
Ooh.
yeah. Afterwards I will have to think.
4.
Yeah. No, I'm of no real use to Jollof, sadly. So I think I'll stick with my more standard rotation and raise the shield and do a second strike.
Okay.
Well,
Miss by 2.
yeah, it happens. And that's it from me.
Okay. Tatterstraw, this might be the last round Jarloff is alive. Please take 5 points of force damage.
For you, Joel. Hang on, got to select myself only. Okay, well, yeet.
That on me?
Yep,
Jarloff is the
Thanks.
tank.
I am out of 3rd level spells, so we'll have to do this now.
Oh, I have a plan.
Is it electric arc?
You
No,
better.
actually.
Please,
You-
it should
you-
involve running.
No,
You
remember,
better.
electric arc is what he does when he realizes the plan isn't going to work.
Ah!
Oh, no!
Crit for the leg!
No, my leg! My sexy leg!
And it is bludgeoning.
No! This is terrible! I was going to be so wealthy. A hole
All right.
opens in the ground, immediately consuming Iron Taviah's body as she reaches at— No! Move back. As she reaches out to Tatterstraw, you may save the item on her that may be necessary to the plot if you succeed on a DC 15 athletics check. Because we're about to roll the Hungry Cottage hazard.
Oh, then I was down there next to,
Yep.
Flex.
I knew where you were going. I knew you were going.
Does it have to be athletics?
It has to be athletics or something you can justify to—
Does it have to be me or can my cat do it?
You were the one to do it. If the
reflex?
minion—
To snatch it?
thievery, something. You have to justify it.
So Tatters is gonna use the cat as a kind of jumping board and jump at her body that is being, falling into a maw at the moment.
Okay.
And I am going to do like a somersault in the air and try to grab the item.
All right. The DC is 15. You get it.
And I will land somewhere over there.
All right. Yep. You will end somewhere over there because now something else happens. So I got to bring this up. All right. And as her body is taken away in the hole that appeared, the whole place cracks and creaks and fills with digestive acid. Jarloff,
Well,
this may be a huge mimic that's about to eat you.
Lovely.
And I gotta change the music now.
So are we safe if we're on top of stuff?
Nope. It's filling with
For now?
Nope. It's gonna be the whole entire room you're in. Starting with this room with the most damage, the staircase for the next amount of damage, and the main room for the least amount of damage near the door.
I wish this room is difficult terrain.
Any place that you see clutter.
As a ghost who just floats over things, how
Yep.
much does that affect me?
Not at all.
Got it.
Unless you want to spend
No.
10 minutes attuning to this junk.
Nope. Don't have 10 minutes. I'm trying to think. How much speed does this zombie have? I know it's not a lot.
Let's look at the thingy.
Oh, is it not labeled actually for this one, or is it being
It is.
covered up by this tiny fist?
It's being covered up by the tiny fist. It is 25, sir. I apologize for that.
Oh, no problem. Actually, could it even reasonably get to... Because what I was immediately thinking was, I want to leave as fast as possible, but maybe I could spend one action telling the Zamboni to get over there to those books. But
Zamboni.
there's a bunch of crap in the way that is not a bit of a problem for a large creature.
Oh, if only you had Mage Hand or something.
I do, but that's more actions than I think I'm willing to spend when I want to get out of here now because I am at half health and dying or wounded too. Tatterstraw has a funny cat.
I
and
do.
Moves at high speeds.
It does.
It doesn't. You see, I only built it to look like a cat, which is very agile and quick, to fool people.
Well, it is agile, but it still is covered by a lot of metal, so it moves at normal speed.
Lex is at full health and also doesn't have to worry about difficult terrain.
Yeah, but
Well, I will have to attune to the book.
Shit. And I will too, so I have no excuse, no reason to do it.
I think it's
Mage
gonna have
Hand
to
would
be
work.
Yeah, but Mage Hand moves really slowly.
It's okay.
Like, I think it's like, what, every time you sustain it, it's like, what? 20 feet? Which
Well,
is
hang on.
pretty slow, and would make me move slow as well.
So if you go over here, right, and cast Mage Hand on the start of your next turn, you can Mage Hand it to you and start moving out.
Oh, but I'm a ghost, so I can't hold it.
He'll need
Fine,
to
I'll pick
sustain
it
the
up.
Mage Hand. Yeah, yeah.
If you can get it over here, like 20 feet is enough. Anywhere over here, I can grab it, or one of us can grab it.
I have a maybe dumb idea. So, as per the rules, my weapons do have ghost touch and can affect the physical, right?
Are you gonna kebab this thing?
You can
Just put it on your
kebab them.
shield.
Yeah.
I
Or
have a
kebab 'em.
Rexium gauntlet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Can I grab
Oh, yeah.
that thing with it?
Yes, yes, because they instantly
Oh,
get
okay.
ghost touch. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I got it, maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, that's... Alright.
Yep. And the books
'cause I'm-
definitely aren't trapped either.
I can take it.
Yeah. Flex.
I took enough damage. I think I'm perfectly within my rights to say I don't really want to be here now.
Yep, yep. There's the
Get
staircase.
out, man.
So, up we go.
Mm-hmm.
The 25 feet,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
25 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
can't.
begin-
Huh?
You begin hearing a woman's voice.
Is she saying something?
You need to get out now.
I know. How high up is it to get out of here?
It looks like it is 25 feet.
All right. Well, I would be out of here then.
Okay, go ahead and click
Or-
on the little stairs to get to the next map.
I'm not sure I can see the stairs.
Well, then you can't get out of here.
Did we close the door behind us?
No, the door's still open. You just don't have any light.
Oh yeah, would still have the skull thing like on my belt.
Yep.
I
You
forgot.
turn
so
it
I
on.
would be able to see eventually. Where is the button
Yeah,
to turn
yeah.
that on again?
I love how during the chase we realize all the little things.
That is a good time to figure why. I said I was wearing it. I'm not sure how to turn the light effect on of the. Good enough.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Now you can hear a woman shouting, "Get to the front door."
I'm on it. But that would be my turn.
Understood. Tatterstraw.
All right. Yeah. I mean, Lex, you got it, right?
I mean, it will have to survive one round of acid down here, but I will have gotten it if it's still there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move, mount, and command animal.
Okay.
And the animal will take me 50 feet.
Yep.
Just enough to get to the stairs.
All right, go ahead and clicky. 2 people have made it to almost safety. Lex.
Can I go before Lex? I have an idea that will give Lex more time.
I mean, you would be before me anyway, because I was after the Hungry House first.
So we are continuing off the last round of initiative when Iron Taviah was alive. So you want me to drop Ren down to 17.
Well, no, you've been just backing up along the initiative instead of actually progressing the initiative.
That's weird, because I believe that Foundry had been removing people as they left the scene.
So then it went to the person before that in initiative. It wasn't going to the next one.
Okay. Who was next, then?
I think Ren would be next, and I will have to endure one round of acid.
Okay. There we go.
Maybe not. I have alchemy shit. Can I make Tums? Like a big bucket of Tums?
You can, but it won't work the way you think it will. Because it will relieve pain. It will not relieve pain of acid for you.
I can't neutralize the acid at all in any way?
That will take... Let's see here. DC...
How I'm getting at is...
Yes. Okay. So the hazard is 6. I need a DC level 6, which would be... I believe it's like a 23 or so. Let me confirm.
22.
22. Yep. If you're crafting alchemy for the quick tincture can give me a DC 22, I shall allow it for one person. Because this is a big room. Mm-hmm.
24.
All right. So that will work for you for 1d4 rounds.
And get to there.
Okay. All right, the Hungry Cottage goes. Now some things are going to happen. For everyone in the basement still, going to take some acidic assault.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to need a basic fortitude save, DC 24.
Okay.
Please take 6 whole acid damage.
Is it magical? It doesn't say it is.
It is not magical.
Oh, I love it.
All right, for those on the staircase, we're going to do swallowing staircase. I need a reflex save or be pushed 15 feet backwards.
We still have the staircase up here.
Nope, you're clear. You get another thing. All right, Ren, move 1 whole space back. off the staircase. And you are prone. Oh, no, wait, you didn't critically fail. You are not prone. You're good. Now, for the portal. Creatures on the cottage main floor are ground by massive teeth, so I'm going to need a reflex save. DC 24 for Tatterstraw, the Construct, and Jarloff. Non-magical.
Well, it's gonna be the same for me and the construct because I'm mounted, so I take the
Yep.
reflex save of my mount.
Okay. 2 failures. So you're both going to take 15
Here.
bludgeoning.
Hero point.
Hero
Not
point?
The funny point.
Not
Hero
the funny point. Okay. Because you'll take full damage and get knocked prone for this one.
Oh, we get knocked prone on a failure?
Yep, on failure for the Gnashing Portal, not for the Swallowing Staircase.
I think I'm gonna use the funny point. 'Cause I
Okay.
haven't used it yet.
That's okay. This is pretty much what it's for.
24 is a. I forgot the DC. Sorry.
DC 24, sir.
I just made it.
You just made it, which means you go into the welcoming arms of this woman and her wolf.
That was better, but actually it wasn't.
Yep, so you are prone and take the 15 bludgeoning damage, subtracting your non-magical resistances. One person
alright.
has escaped.
Oh, I have escaped.
Yep, you are in the arms of Drusilla right now and the wolves. You made it through the portal.
Okay, I'll just poke myself over here then.
All right, Lex, it's up to you.
Yep. First of all, a little bit of cool floating over here.
Yep. Would you like to take Encyclopedia Magica?
Yeah, I would like to take the funny-looking book which Jarloff really liked with my gauntlet, like it is a hazardous material.
Yep, I'll allow it. Go right ahead. Take it.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's probably one action.
Yep, the
And
book
that would-
talks back to you and says, like, hey, you're not Iron Taviah.
I don't care, you're a tax asset now. And 20 and 10, and that's fine here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
All right, so I believe Ren was before Jarloff, so we're still good. Ren, it's your turn.
So did you get the books?
Yep.
Good. Let's get the hell out.
Yep. Do you have enough movement to get out of the house?
One action gets me 5 feet out the top of the stairs because I have speed 35.
Yep.
And now I'm on. Oh, loading things.
Loading things.
There we go.
Yep.
Which puts me there on 35.
If another movement gets you out of the house, you are safe.
Wasn't the side door open?
The side door was open, yes. But Drusilla opened the main entrance for you.
Well, they're locked and not open.
That's okay, but if your movement can get through
Okay.
the locked door, you're safe.
Yes, I can get 10 feet past.
All right, 2 people are safe as Drusilla takes you into her waiting arms. It's cottage time again, children. No one is in the basement, so let's do swallowing staircase first. Need that reflex save.
Yahoo!
Critical failure. Not only are you
That's fine.
moved back into the stomach, you are prone.
I can take it.
You take double damage. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong thing. Okay, yeah, prone. Yeah, that's it.
There it
You
is.
You don't take any damage. You're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one thing of bookkeeping, I'm not in the ever stance anymore because I use one hand to do book club.
No problem. Give me that fort save now that you're back in the stomach.
Oh, cool.
You don't have any antacids on you. Critical failure?
It's fine. I can take it.
Maximum damage critical failure, 40 damage.
That's actually 38.
Okay.
I can take it. It's not bad.
Okay. Lex?
Yeah, let's bounce.
Yeah.
That's 30 for the first.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, one standing up. Then
Yeah.
I got 25 on the top there.
Uh-huh.
So it would.
You went
What?
back down. Go ahead.
I am
Go
good
back.
at clicking things.
It's all right. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay, I would be here with the 30. And where do I need to get to? Where Ren is?
Yep, just where Ren is. I'm going to open this door. Ren is 10
Okay.
feet out in the waiting arms of Drusilla.
Whee! Me too.
Tatterstraw is out with Bismuth. And she just looks at you and says, "Where's the other ghost?" Oh, wait. Were you a ghost when I met you? I'm so confused.
No.
Oh, you're missing one ghost. Where is he?
Would it be my turn? I forget.
Yes, it's your turn now. Can you make it to the exit with your
I
movement?
I could go this. I can go almost off the map.
You go off the map. You just
Okay.
run from the cottage that's about to eat you. And she goes like, "What? Where's he going? Where's he going?"
Whack you.
I got your book. It's a little bit. I got some splashes on it, but it's fine. I was only submerged for a minute.
All right. So
Taking
you... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's taking a bit to unmess up the fact he's been running for his life for the past, however, 12 seconds. He's gonna look. He's gonna thank you, but also I really wish I could have wrenched that fucking lady's head off.
Understandable.
What, you mean
Where did
she didn't die?
she went in the floor?
Oh dear.
She's the house's problem now. I don't care. I just wanted one thing.
The house
It's like,
goes like Dracula's castle where it shakes and stuff and then goes into the ground and just burps. It's gone. There's a big hole now.
I wanted to confiscate important assets in there. The
did
tax
my boy jump
is
off the
not paid
windowsill?
off.
I
If
told
you,
him to sit on the windowsill for a reason.
if you tell him to jump off the windowsill as it's going down, yes, he does.
All right. I'm gonna hang out with my new son,
Oh, okay.
my new adoptive son, because I guess that's the reanimator's job.
Yep. So he goes over to you with his little poppet and says, like, "Where's mommy?"
We can talk about that later. We had a long discussion. It was very fruitful and very life-changing for the both of us.
Do you know what tax evasion is, young one?
No?
He's gonna make
Okay.
sure you find out.
If you don't know what tax evasion is, it's too complicated right now.
All right.
But we will explain.
All right. So, this little child is neutral evil. He is not chaotic neutral, so he's not going to backlash kill you when you don't expect it or anything.
Got it.
So, Drusilla is going to look you all over and heal you all to full as she gets the rundown of what happened.
Trying very hard not to say the murdered her words.
Oh,
We've sent Iron Taviah to an upstate farm.
Where
Where
hackers
she-
go to play forever.
That's where my pet went when he died.
She's hanging out with your pet.
Okay.
Dorloff is your mummy now.
No, that. Whatever makes you feel better.
He isn't mummified yet.
You're my new daddy. My old daddy died too.
How does that make you feel?
As long as we can find my sister Kebgetta, we'll be okay. She
We'll
lives in
look for her.
Grey Dirge.
Well, unfortunately, we got other obligations. We won't be able to go to Greydridge, but we'll just immediately anyway. But we'll look.
Okay.
Do you perhaps have an aunt or an auntie?
Yeah, she lives in Swallowshore.
All right, well, maybe we should visit your aunt.
Yay, road trip.
It's more of a wilderness trip, but
She's
We'll be camping.
camping. She's much nicer than my aunt that lives in Plague. She likes gun control.
As in using guns and controlling them, or other people not having them? Which type
Both.
of gun control? I kind of walked into that one. We can talk about your aunts later. Is there anything, Drusilla, was that her name?
Yeah, Drusilla will thank you away from the child and say, I can clearly see it's done. You have fulfilled your part of the contract. Tell me, did she have anything on her?
yes,
I think I
actually.
saw Tatters grab a bag of something.
Are you gonna open the bag, Tatters?
I'm gonna shake it.
There is definitely something in there.
I'll stand slightly farther away from him as he does that.
All right. As you open the tiny little bag, you see a finger that kind of looks like it came from Kebgetta, because you saw Ren eat a similar one.
Oh no. It's the protractor of death. Do you remember that character?
The rat can also confirm that you have with you that it is Kebgetta's finger.
Okay. Do I know the significance of this?
The hag kept a finger.
I'd like to see if this is magic, like it's used for magical purposes.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. Well, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna still roll to see if I understand
All right.
what this is.
Yep, occult.
There you go.
See here. Oh, one more thing. Once you escape from the cottage, Smurp Lipton pops his head out from the grass and is still dead.
What?
Lemire-esque jump scare.
It's just like Smurp Lipton is released from his obligation to protect the house. He thanks the characters, even if they previously thought, and volunteers everything he knows about the other two hags and to serve you for all of his days, which are none.
You know what's funny about his death? Domovoys, they you specifically keep your stove, your big like camp, you know, what is it called? Fireplace. You keep fireplaces warm because they live behind them.
Yes.
In houses in Slavic lore.
Yes.
And he got killed by the one thing that is supposed to be his best friend.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah, domovoys are like little gremlins that clean your
Oh my
house and do
God.
maintenance, and in like gratitude, you just keep your stove, because in Slavic, it's the stove is combined with a fireplace. You keep it warm, and you leave a little pieces of bread behind it. And eat. Do you remember? Chronicles of Red, of that book, Spiderwick?
Yes, yes.
Remember that goblin? That's a domovoy.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was thinking about Crocomire in Super Metroid. How he's just gives you a jump scare to remind you that he's still dead.
Yes.
Well,
All right.
Technically, so is everybody else around me,
Yep.
Yup.
including my mount.
Sorry about that.
Just you and the Fey lady.
I'm working on it. I'll fix it eventually.
Okay.
Not exactly alive either.
So the reason why she kept the finger is because she didn't actually trust Kebgeta. That's basically what you can surmise. But you can't discern any actual information of whether it allowed her to scry on her, or whether she was using another device to scry through this, or maybe the rat itself had something to do with it, because the rat does recognize the finger of its former master.
Who took the rat? Who hurls it?
Me.
Okay, Lex, I'm gonna give this to you.
Oh hell yeah. Finger bones.
I'm gonna put it in our communal chest.
Just making sure my new attic whisper son is eating the right kinds of bugs right now out in the wilderness.
Okay. He never has to eat, and he never has to go potty. There are no bathroom breaks.
He seems like the type of guy who, at this age, would just shove random things into his mouth.
Oh yeah, he does like Tatterstraw does. He thinks it's a social activity.
Yeah, and I'm just making sure that no harm comes to him as a result.
It's a child. Are you bringing the child into battle? Then no. I am not going to take the NPC away from you. You have this child now.
I'm mostly just saying this for flavor purposes.
Yeah. I'm not the sort of guy, and the other players can confirm this. I at no time in the Ruby Phoenix ever took an NPC away from anyone. In fact, I think Crash had an entire harem at one point.
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't
Or
a different
collected
kind of
big
anime.
women.
And as a halfling,
He
all
had
women.
an Onidoshi, yeah, exactly. An Onidoshi, or like an ogre mage, dragon, rune giant, I think.
Rune Becca.
Yeah, Rebecca, because she had no name, so we gave her one. Yeah, he just started collecting big women because he could.
Yes, and as a
The
halfling,
tournament was
all women
fun.
were bigger. All right, so Tatterstraw, you can move your health up to full because Drusilla is healing all of you, and she's
Yay.
with a very tearful look in her eyes says like, "It's done. It's finally done. Thank you. May I do anything else for you before you leave the forest?"
Point us in the quickest direction to Saloshar.
She points you at the tail end of the forest, and she's gonna show you the map.
Is there any way she can assist in Jorlo's current pursuit?
Oh, she'll cast Gentle Repose. She cast Gentle Repose on his body already.
All right, we're gonna keep that up. We'll just keep it in the magic bag because there's no oxygen in there. That'll probably make it a little bit slower.
Actually, if I think Friendly remembers this from the other game, it liquefied one corpse because they kept it in there too long.
Well, it's either that or outside, and I'm trying to figure out which is better.
I got
It's
timeless
better.
salts.
He does. He can make them every day, and I gave him freebies.
Yeah, but
Alright.
the corpse liquefied in the bag of holding after like months of travel.
That's because no
Yeah,
one took him
because
out.
It rotted. Timeless
Well,
salts prevents the rotting.
That's true, but it also shouldn't be able to rot.
It is a
Because-
magical world where anything
Yeah.
can happen, and bags of holding are actually the stomachs
who
of
know-
extra-dimensional creatures.
And who
It's
knows
just-
what bacteria was already on the corpse that went in with it and got to do
Yeah.
its thing in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's no oxygen.
The thing about caves which are not well ventilated, I
there's
remember,
There's
is that
what, like 10
things
minutes
get
worth for a
moldy.
medium creature in a bag of holding?
I forgot. This was the scientist. This was the scientist group of players, and you're never going to let me live this down that there are anaerobic bacteria.
All right.
Please
we gotta get
accept.
this down. Everybody, break
Please.
it.
No, there is 10 minutes worth of air for a medium creature in a bag of
That's true.
holding.
Please,
I'm
between
willing.
Don't think that bacteria needs that much. I think it'll last longer enough to liquefy something.
between the electrical engineer, the genetic engineer, the IT specialist, and the government regulator, I'm convinced you are all smarter than me. Please accept that in a fantasy world, there are certain things we can't understand.
I'm willing to accept
Oh, I'm
that
down for it.
part of my daily routine from now on being picking my corpse out of the bag and rubbing salt over myself and shoving them back in.
Yes.
I'm willing to leave it at that.
Normal fantasy things.
I also
You have
do-
to-
Gotta
advantage
salt your
of
own body
being
before
left-
shoving it back in the bag.
I have to ask you a question now. Are you going to rest? Because you're still on night 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move you to day 3. You get a full night's rest. Drusilla does everything in her power to shelter and feed you.
All right.
Gotta start using my staff.
Oh, we're also level 5 now, right?
You are level 5. You may level. Drusilla gives you the level 5 paperwork from Berlin
All
Hadoli.
right.
I love paperwork.
Thank God Berlin had that mailed to the woods.
The woods. I have a P.O. box.
All right.
Oh my god.
Say what you will about Gab from a moral standpoint, the mail system works.
Rain or sleet or snow or death.
I love that with the new, with the recent upgrades to the system, I basically don't even need to open Nethys to level up anymore.
Exactly. That's the best part. That was like with Roll20 when you changed your level, everything happened automatically.
I have a path builder, but I only have it because then I can just keep track of setting up my leveling earlier.
All right, Jarloff. Do you feel as though I were targeting you specifically with RP weapons and extended roleplay or other bad things as a DM, or did I keep it in character with a villain?
Character, it also did feel a little bit of targeting when Gonorrhea or whatever her name was
Gonorrhea.
also swooped in.
Yeah, well, she is a minion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure. I have to make sure that, players don't feel as though like, oh, I have to kill this. I have to get rid of this character from the campaign. No, I don't care.
I'm just glad I pasted her cat before it jumped in on that, too.
Yeah, the cat didn't get the breath weapon off. I wanted to see the ice thing that happened. Also, the cat would have joined you as well as Smurplifton. You have Smurplifton's corpse. I'm not sure. You could make an undead Domovoy. I'd allow it.
We can't bring his soul back. I do know that.
Oh, poor Smurplifton.
By the way, fun fact: if it wasn't for my ghost resistance, I would be very much unconscious
Yes.
in the house.
Yep. By the end of the campaign, everyone will be ghost.
Who knows?
I've got a plan for level 12. And then it'll be significantly harder to get rid of me. Not impossible, it's just harder.
Oh, the Puppet Ancestry feed is perfect for me. Oh, this is perfect.
Is it Andy's
Look at that.
home?
No. It's the opposite.
Oh.
I can quicken for free my minion. my cat.
That's kind of neat.
Which is which is the exclusive source of all of my melee attacks anyway, and movement.
Well, remember what we determined during the Ruby Phoenix game is that you cannot quicken minions or companions.
Actually, no. This specifically only
It says
works
the
on
creature with the
minions.
minion trait.
Ooh,
It must be a minion to do it.
Yes.
that is neat.
That is just perfect for me. I love it.
Yeah. So, while you're leveling up, are you telling Nabumi, are you catching up with Nabumi about what you've done in the Shadow Plane since he saw you last?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't seen Tatterstraw in, like, years. I believe I believe it's been 2 years, which is kind of the same amount of time about that bank. Oh, and Ren, he tells you his aunt's names. You'll want these. Sani by the sea and Decrosia by, I believe it's Pact.
My counter performance is now plus 15. Nothing can touch us if it's visual or auditory.
I wouldn't go that far.
How do you spell pact?
Oh, I revealed it to you, sir. It's in the north.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. It's the redneck spelling. Because, you know, it's Alkenstar.
So obviously what we do is we go to Pact and go to an area that is designed for people to level higher than us and kill the boss, so we can then come up to Berlin incredibly late with the head of 2 hags.
I mean, I think she would excuse any lateness if we did that. 2 hag heads when she only expected 1. Pretty good.
She did say to murder everyone involved. That includes the Coven.
Also, there's the problem in bringing the head, which might be liquefied.
Yeah, the head is liquefied, but we got a finger and some research and a sun.
And
not that I
more
want the sun to
salt
be
if we
used
have
as
to.
evidence.
Throw any heads we can grab, throw them in with Jarloff's body and more salt.
Plus 1 druid who will corroborate your story. So,
man, being level 5 is great. Got to pick 2 lizard spells to level up, and those are haste and fireball.
Oh, nice.
The decision is already made.
So, we know what 2 people got for level 5. What about Ren and Lex?
Well,
For
for
level 5,
Ancestry, I took Elven Instincts, more initiative, and now I win on ties for initiative.
Well, and I'm struggling.
I now have control of undead.
I also have a buttload more skill proficiencies, which is great. And the skill feat I'm taking, because I think this may come in handy. Also, it would apply to Ren's religion that he has not mentioned to any of you. Schooled in Secrets as a skill feat. Because it allows them to use occultism in place of diplomacy to gather information with secret society type people, and belonging to secret cult, lodge, sect, or similar organization. I automatically notice the, hobo sign stuff they do unless they're purposely trying to hide from me.
That would count, I would say, as the DM, that would also count for the 5 great factions.
And I would imagine if, without saying who, you look on my sheet for deity, that would probably apply to other followers of said deity.
I shall not say said deity's name.
Do I want a gun?
We cannot... I'm sorry, but the module says specifically in a sidebar, you don't get guns till packed, and you can never get ammunition after you run out. Yeah, I'm sorry. They basically spelled it out.
Once we get them.
Yes.
That is so weird.
It is.
Yeah.
And then it tells me to buy guns and gears, available now.
Just actually say available now.
Yes, it says it in the sidebar. I can basically copy-paste it for you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can screenshot.
A lot of their sidebars are ads for their own stuff these days.
Why would you say available now? It came out like a year ago.
Because this was made a year ago, but only printed now.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Remember,
Delays.
they're doing
Timing
3.
and delays and...
Yeah, they're doing 3 systems. All at the same time. All this stuff is getting produced at the same time by the same people. So, as we once again discuss Piazzo bullshit and our level ups, what are you doing on day 3?
Lex, what are the rituals that were in that book?
Oh, I'll pop it quickly in our communal chest, because I'm not a ritual man.
That little sentry spell is there too, in case you want gnomes in front of your mansion now. You can summon earth spirits.
Yeah, it's Great Undead Zombie, Elemental Sentinel, Heartbond, Inveigle, Mystic Carriage, and Unseen Custodians.
Mystic Carriage, that sounds useful.
You can marry people now, too.
No, that is not Mystic Carriage. What are you talking about? That's not what the spell does.
No, Heartbond.
Oh.
Does. Yeah, we can marry people.
Guys, you go first.
I have a question relating to the whole I was turned into a ghost, so I had to take my reanimator archetype stuff and replace it.
Yeah.
The reanimator archetype thing makes it so I could replace spell slots of any level with animate dead if it took 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Since I don't have that now, I never officially learned animate dead level 2, or 3 for that matter. Am I stuck at 1 until we get that fixed?
I will...
No, you... wizards can prepare spells at whatever level you choose to prepare it at.
Oh, I forgot that that's
You're
a
not, like-
spontaneous capture problem.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have to learn each individual level.
Thank you.
All right. Never mind. Not a problem at all.
This is why I
I
like
have a
having
question.
people smarter than me in the campaign. What's up?
Do you guys want to go for this strategy? Life Pact?
On Life Pack?
Well, same difference.
Not sure.
So before a big battle, I could put it on all of us, and if one of us goes down, everybody else loses health to save them.
Yeah, I would be okay
Sure.
with that.
Yeah, that might be a good idea with how things have been going.
Yeah, rename it Mend Pact.
Well, it actually doesn't specify that it has to be anything about living creatures or positive healing. It doesn't have any of those tags.
It has the healing
It
tag.
has a healing tag.
Yeah.
No, it. Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah, it
There's so
does.
many fun healing spells that just you don't get to use when you're undead. It sucks so bad.
Rename it.
I will.
Rename it Mend Pact. I'm glad we
considering
talked.
They allow it for the mainline bard healing spell. I would imagine the other bard healing spells get to too.
Yes.
I'll call it Selfless Pact.
Selfless Pact. That's good. I like that.
That's a very appropriate one.
Oh no, it became an anathema for me.
Oh no!
No, just kidding.
Oh shit!
Just kidding.
Do it this way.
But it is being used in line with the friendship contract that you have signed with Tatters. So
Yes.
You have signed a friendship contract, and
No,
also
no.
when we
This
stay
is-
alive, you stay alive.
Yeah. No, I'm renaming it the Friendship Contract.
Friendship pact.
Way better.
There
Oh,
you go.
God.
There is your friendship pact, Tatters. We have now made it into the game as something.
Oh, God. So it's
The
day
friendship
3,
pact.
and Drusilla, make sure that you get enough food to last you to Salo Shore, and she is going to say goodbye to you now. If there's anything you would like to tell this widow who you have struck vengeance for, and now would be the time.
I would like to thank her. It's been a great help. And I don't entirely know if we would all be alive or conscious, whatever you want to say, without her.
I offer her a new riddle she can add to her list of things she does. This one's more just for a shits and giggles one, but
3 hag-based riddles and a silly one, just for fun.
Oh, God.
How long is retraining a spell?
Retraining a spell is a week downtime activity, which you can take. You have no time limit. I even posted in the new game materials. Berlin Hadoli has no deadline in mind for you. You may take downtime between hacks.
Right, I don't need to do that now. So here's my conundrum. I have Friendship Pact, right?
Yes.
And Bind Undead, both of which are very good spells. Both of which I want to be able to cast at higher levels. So, but I can only choose one of these to be my signature spell. Now, I feel like Bind Undead in this campaign will be very, very useful. And for that reason, I wanted to scale, right? Because eventually all the undead we encounter will be too high of a level. But the Friendship Pact would definitely be something that Tatters takes as a signature spell. What I'm considering is, once we have level 4 spells, taking Bind Undead again as a level 4 spell, and making it signature 4th level spell. But then I'll have to retrain Bind Undead from 3rd level to
Okay,
something
that
else.
was a lot, and I will have an answer for you definitely by the.
I mean, you could always just keep Bind Undead on 3rd level as an option then to use that spell slot. Otherwise, you couldn't use 3rd level spell slots.
No, I could. If I make it signature spell of 4th level, I can downcast it as well.
Yeah, signature
does it allow
spells are
down?
retroactive.
They
Yes,
go up and
yes.
down.
Oh, goes down to the minimum for the spell. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's had a bard in.
Whatever. It's
Extinction.
definitely it's definitely going to be the Friendship Pact, and I'll consider how to upcast Bind Undead later.
Oh, and also for the riddle, the answer is whiskey.
Ah, good, good. That was different than what she was thinking, which is good. That's a family-friendly one. She'll take that.
So we want to mess around in the woods. We want to. What's the plan?
Well, do we go north past Grey Dirge, where we could drop off the kid at the manor, make them take care of him?
Drusilla is willing to take the child back to Grey Dirge for you, so you don't have to backtrack.
Oh, I'm just saying, if we
Alright.
went to Pact from here, we'd be going by anyways.
Well, if Drusilla is willing to go to town, I'm going to thank her again very profusely, because I don't know how this. There's a lot of things to do as an adventurer, and trying to keep this child in the up and up was also a lot of things to do. So,
Yep,
yeah, we should probably have him back.
She will thank Ren for the riddle, and she will thank Jarloff for his gratitude, and say that I made sure to do everything that I promised I would. Please speak well of me to your master Bloodlord.
Absolutely.
All right. So Nabume's taken care of. He will get back to the manor, not the cottage, excuse me, the manor. I assume you do not want him to be a servant, so he'll get his own room and whatnot. That can be settled later. The question
We have
is
a few
where...
spare rooms.
Yes, yes, yes. Many spare rooms. Not just in the basement. The question is, where are you going?
Well, do we want to go to the sea, or do we want to go up into redneck Texas country and get guns?
I don't really have an attachment to guns myself. I have an attachment to figuring out what to do with my body, so I guess I'm kind of in the camp of getting to Berlin quicker than usual, because that seems like the person
That's
to go
fair.
to for these problems. However, considering we have the salts, I'm not going to push that too hard. I'm just saying that that's, if I had to pick, that is what Jorlov's going to go with.
I mean, and yeah, that's fair. And I mean, yeah, even though we have the salts, probably want to get back to living status sooner than later. So we got one leading to Sallow Shore. Anyone else have any strong desire to go one way or the other?
No, not really.
Nope. I say we go find his aunt, Sallow Shore.
Well, he's got an aunt in both places.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter
but
which one.
the nice one.
All right, Sallow Shore it is then. We'll head that way.
Okay.
Also, I need a 5-minute break to feed my cat.
Of course. Yeah, let's take a break. I will put up the BRBs.
Oh man, choosing my answer was a struggle.
What did you pick?
I picked Natural Ambition now and Desperate Prayer. But getting there, my man, it was hard.
Natural Ambition's always really good.
Yeah. But the selection of champion feats at level 1 is limited.
Champion feats at level 1.
Yeah.
I feel like it is a limited selection, but there's some really good stuff there. I feel level 2 is oddly more limited. Because most of them are just I hate this particular type of enemy.
Level 2 you can forget about. It's you take a level 1 feat again. And that makes the selection, a little bit limited if you already have 2 level 1s. And Aegir, Shield Grip, and Everstance Stance basically are mutually exclusive. So it's... Oh no, it's actually... You have 2 options. One of which isn't really that great because it gives you another focus spell without a focus point. Yeah.
I took a feat that won't actually be all that good until a couple levels from now.
Yeah. I thought about getting a Dwarven clan pistol because of, my Dwarven, what's it called again? My adopted ancestry for dwarves. And a gun would be, and it would be mainly funny, but very limited.
I'm still surprised that for dwarves you don't have an ancestry feat that lets you use the beard as a weapon or something.
I mean, it
Maybe
is more of a
someday.
hack thing. Yeah, but I was surprised that neither human feats nor dwarf feats at level 5 are that desirable for my build.
There was a spell in 1E for making a dwarf's beard into a weapon. Or anyone's beard, really.
Hmm.
I think it was just straight up called Ironbeard.
Yeah, especially one of the cooler dwarf feats at 5, I just looked it up again. It kind of gets negated by Tidus entirely, who does it better. It's against auditory, some bonuses. Yeah,
The
and
one
the
time.
human
Oh,
is very
Oh,
normal.
okay. So, the spell Ironbeard makes anyone grow a beard if they take the spell. +1 to AC, stacks with armor worn, counts as cold iron spikes for a weapon, but gives you spells with a verbal component 20% failure.
Hmm.
the one time I didn't try to do something cheeky with my spell slots is the one time it might have actually been useful. Of what's it called again? The spell is a reaction for someone stabbing you and making them bleed. And horrifying blood
Blood
loss.
Vendetta?
Blood Vendetta and horrifying blood loss were a thing I had prepared several times and didn't actually get a chance to use those times.
Because Ghost?
Yeah, the only 5th level human feat that really stands out is Ornate Tattoo, but you have to have taken Arcane Tattoos first.
Just took Natural Ambition and then I took what was it called again? Improv, whatever it is. I'm really shittily trained in all feats, is what I'm getting at, or all skills.
Oh.
And then at level 7, that actually gets to be a lot better. But right now, it's just
Untrained Improvisation.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's Clever Improviser, which gives
Clever
you
Improviser.
untrained improvisation, but better.
Yes. Yeah, because you can still do the trained actions.
Oh, where are we at with HP right now, just out of interest? Because
She
I'm
fully
ridiculous
heals
at
you.
this point.
Yeah. She
No,
fully
no,
heals
I
you.
mean max HP.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
do you have
Because-
where everyone is?
53.
Okay, I'm not that ridiculous with my
I
64.
have 51.
I have 61.
Ah, there you
Okay, good. Man, I was concerned for a minute.
go. Okay. So it's day 3. You've got all your stores. You've got all the water you want. I assume you're still taking the cart.
Yeah. So wanting us to roll for that, or is Drusilla's help making it so that's not as necessary?
Drusilla has gone through a tree with Nabumi and disappeared.
Okay. Well,
Also, Ren would have spent the night asking Nabumi all the questions he could think of about his aunts, and then, since we're going to Sallow Shore, setting up Sani by the Sea as his current investigation.
Yep, Sani by the Sea, he will tell you that Aunt Sani loves people's husbands.
oh no.
Sometimes she loves their wives.
That's not good. Either way, cheating is bad.
That's why the people at Sallow Shore are so mad. Everyone's connected to her in some way. It's sad.
Cheating is bad, okay? It's bad.
Oh.
So you kind of get the impression from this child that the entire population of Sallow Shore is somehow connected to this hag. And that's very unusual because you know, this town is kind of left to its own devices because they pay Gebian taxes, so they're allowed to rule themselves. As long as they keep the taxes flowing, you know, like no one disrupts them.
So we're going into a funny town, where everyone's related to a hag who likes other people's significant others. And everyone is in some way connected, and I'm beginning to wonder if this is going to be an Innsmouth situation, but everyone knows exactly who did it.
Probably.
Oh, we're going to have a fun time.
Iron Taviah did say it was the slut.
Yep.
True.
There's nothing wrong with doing that in ways that aren't every single thing I'm hearing about this lady.
Mm-hmm. So you defeated B. Arthur. Now it's time for, what was her name?
Golden Girl 2.
Yeah, this,
They were named numerically.
the
No,
southern
B.
one.
Arthur, I believe, is the one we're going after.
Oh, shit, you're right.
No, B. Arthur was Iron Taviah. That was Dorothy. This one is, Blanche.
I don't know, I barely watched it. This is the thing we agreed I could roll for telling mules to go around, right?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
DC was like 15, but it's like 12 for religion or undead, so you're fine. Yep, so you moved
Alright,
2
that's-
spaces.
Alright.
I forgot you don't have ownership of the token, so 1, 2.
I'm just gonna take the most direct route, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Anything special you're doing before day 4?
I wouldn't be opposed to having us still look around as we're going in case we find something interesting, considering we found a pyramid very quickly.
Yes!
But I'm also really bad at perception, and I'm busy driving mules.
Well, I'm decent at perception.
You get 2 checks per day for exploratory actions because of your land speed. You find nothing unusual, Ren, but you do take note of all the wood in the forests that could be used as a resource. Strangely,
So you
no
would be
logging.
Saying if we were to create a country here, this would be a resource point.
Yes, yeah, if you were playing Kingmaker right now, Ren just found you a +2 to resources.
Hell yeah.
Going into the middle of the woods and rolling perception and thinking, my god, there's wood here.
But significant wood, that's a renewable resource.
So if we're doing the Golden Girls comparison, does that make the gun one up in Pact Estelle?
It makes
Come on.
her... No, it makes her... Rose. It's Rose.
Betty White Rose?
Yeah. Because...
Betty
I don't know, I always
Iconic.
pictured Estelle as the more crazy gun nut of them, but fair enough.
The iconic gun.
Alright, so it's day 4. Don't worry, I'll keep the resource in the notes.
I mean, there. I can't think of another thing of continuing to drive and looking at trees.
Yep, that's what you're going to be doing for a while. Yep. And any reconnoiters or anything you want to do, you get 2 per person. Except the person driving.
Person. Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, not just Ren. Everyone can do exploratory actions while you do overland travel.
Alright,
Except
let
the guy-
me have a look.
Except the guy driving the car. Ren immediately points out what appears to be an artifact.
Hell yeah.
Like
You
a
see-
JPEG artifact?
Well, now that you've said it, yes, one of the trees didn't load properly, and he just points it out immediately. It's tree.jpg. It's just...
Oh no, Geb was programmed by Bethesda.
The LOD here isn't really well.
Yep, and in the next tile, Ren finds what appears to be a hot spring. Lex, you get one more.
Yeah, nah, I don't. No, I won't take it for this round. I'll look if I can find anything else to do apart from perception, which I'm not good at.
That's okay.
So
yeah, with this hot spring that you've discovered, what are you gonna stay here, or are you gonna stay like away from it? What's happening? You could go for a soak. Oh dear God, you all got silent. It's just like, oh God, he's trying to kill us.
Without Risu here right now, I don't think any of us actually particularly care about that. Ghosts are, well, ghosts.
I'm just thinking of a
Happens
ghost
above
getting
it.
sopping wet and then sitting down on their cart driving a mule.
Okay. I can move you to day 5.
So what was that artifact then, other than the JPEG?
It was the JPEG. You crit failed, sir.
Oh, okay.
I was going to make up a thing with a statue, but that was way better. Ah, crit success. You move. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's
Can
okay.
I go for a soak?
You can go for a soak if you want to.
No, I'm not insisting. I'm just wondering what happened. I had to step
No,
away because I had
they logically
All the
reasoned.
undead just looked at it and thought, no. Not in the cursed woods. No, that's not a good idea.
Fair point.
also, ghosts don't really smell of anything.
Well, it's less for hygiene, more for pleasant experience.
Yes.
Do you know how hard it
It's
is
not a bath,
to
it's a hot
attune to water? There's lots of molecules you need to attune.
Become one with the water or something. Something about the new Avatar movie.
The Blue Man Group or the Bendy types?
I haven't seen it. I just saw a lot of ads.
Yeah, they kind of missed me because yeah.
It's been a decade. I don't remember the last.
So you get 2 exploratory actions.
Anything? Where are we?
You
Anything of
are-
note?
That's what Reconnoiter is for. I can't tell you details of the tiles unless you use survival or perception or something.
Sorry, is this fresh checks for day 5 then, or have I already done day 5s?
Fresh checks for day 5. All right. So Ren points out some things nearing Sallow Shore that you see a lot of strange statues of the undead goddess. You see her with her, like humanoid body half and then the skeletal under half, and one of them seems to be facing the sea. Some of them have been defaced and some of them have been overgrown with overgrowth.
Any Eartho lovers here? Me neither.
It's just like the DM puts all these things for you to make the world feel more alive. Well, that's great.
Yeah, no,
Moving on.
Oh no, I think it's great.
Interesting, just no particular impetus to investigate further.
It's just like an abnormal amount of statues to be near
It
this town.
It looks like there was an artist that came out here to work and cathartically just started breaking things until they got the perfect one.
What are the statues of?
Krakatoa.
She is a what appears to be a humanoid woman, top half, bottom half all skeleton with a scythe.
Wait. They're all of the goddess. I thought there was one of the goddess.
No, they're all of the goddess. Some are broken though. There is one perfect one.
Gerald doesn't particularly like this goddess. No, not right, like hate her or anything. Is it's a bit neutral on her.
I don't know. Should we
And
take it?
the complete one is the one facing the sea?
Yes. You can take it. You can take it if you want. There are no
I don't know what
cops.
to do with it.
Well,
I mean, in a sense, we are the cops.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
are the cops.
That does not bode well for anybody we meet.
I think I'm a relatively decent cop.
All I'm saying, we were not required to wear body cams.
I'm just saying, in the world of Geb, I think I'm doing pretty okay from an ethics standpoint.
oh god, is this a just following orders defense? I've had bad experience with those historically.
You gave your life for Geb. Oh dear.
I'm sorry for getting jaw off. Let's move on.
My god! Right in front of the undead goddess, too. Okay, day 6.
No one takes the statue. All right, I wasn't gonna do that either because that seems like a bad idea when gods are real.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So, I'll do Lex first. Lex, there are more fragments of the statue as you go down this trail. Lots of them. They don't
Why
look like...
has this person so much time?
Yeah, they had a lot of resources, too.
It might be related to the town.
Mm-hmm. But Lex is just finding all these stone fragment pieces. And, you see a head there, a pair of breasts there, like a bone pelvis scattered about. But Ren sees something else. And let's get that out, because Ren is the first person to see the submerged town. Half of it is submerged, but there's a nice mansion, on the hill. And it looks nice and idyllic. Not many people on the street, unfortunately, but you see what appears to be a very successful fishing village, I guess you could call it. Half-submerged port town. And that's when Lex's spider sense goes off as he realizes government none.
What?
It says government
wait.
none.
No. Guys, we have to make a kingmaker out of this. Oh, man. That's not
God, an anarchist
possible.
commune. Oh shit.
Can
Sorry,
I roll?
Government none, N-O-N-E, or government none, like some religious lady who beats you with a yardstick?
N-O-N-E.
Squatopia.
Can
Let's make a second out of
I
it.
roll to see if I've heard of this place or know of this place?
Not yet, because I have to finish giving Ren all the information of his check. Loose leadership by tradition and local dignitaries. Population 1,260, most of which are humans and ghouls. But there are lizard folk, dampiers, and other undead here. One of the major religions here is Urgathoa. Green faith. Dagon, and Abadar.
Okay, let's find the Albeda follower for power and instate him as head of government. There have to be two priorities.
You tell me a port town worships Dagon? Oh shit!
Yeah, this Dagon's
Innsmouth.
here.
Wow,
Innsmouth.
Guess
this is
who's
gonna go bad, guys.
Guess who's also here? The Builders League, the Merchants Guild with the exporters. Yeah, the Export Guild. And the tax collectors.
Of course.
Yep, and the tax collector is the pillar of the community.
Okay, we have our head of government.
Non-government, but tax collector pit.
Right. Yeah.
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair,
Yep.
we were told they pay taxes, so we don't care too much. So they have no government, minimal leadership. But one of the few rules is we are going to be paying our taxes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, we operate like that.
Okay, so instead of like the pseudo-implied mafia style, this is straight-up mafia style here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, you're paying for the potential infrastructure that might come here if you bother to make a government.
Mm-hmm.
And then not
Obviously.
to remove current infrastructure. Yeah, mafia.
Yeah. Because if you don't pay your taxes, we have to take things away because that's the rules.
Yep. So on day 6, you make it, but it is now night 6. Do you wish to camp out? Do you want to go to an inn? You know, do you want to gather information now, or do you want to wait until tomorrow? It's up to you, because it's nighttime now.
First, I want to see if I know anything about this place.
Sure. Yeah.
Should
Give me some stuff. What are you doing? What are you rolling?
We live in a society.
Okay. Yeah. Let me compare that to the level DC. And fish. Fish.
I'll give
It's-
it a whirl too.
The only thing that comes to your mind when you look at this town is fish. Oh, you know that, let's see here, Gishkar, the fishmonger, who is a male lizard folk merchant, is with the Export Guild here. He is the representative and customs officer. Stanta Keystone is a human architect, grandmaster, and local representative of the Builders League. Last you heard about her, she was the caretaker of her dying son, though. And finally, the last person that you know lives here, Tobias Highridge, the male vampire aristocrat who is the lovelorn representative of the tax collectors and pillar of this community.
I'm gonna try and use occultism because of my
Yeah.
skill feat.
Yeah.
Just a crit fish, see if we can get more
Absolutely, yes.
for the factions.
Yeah. Because there's more stuff I didn't tell Jarloff.
Oh wait, that needs to be hidden.
It needs to be hidden. Hide your shame. All right. Sagani, Bride of the Sea, you are aware of, is a sea hag, lawyer class.
Lawyer.
Cruel hag of the sea who has bound much of the town's population with magical bargains. She specializes in law.
Okay, is there any kind of special law we need to be aware of before entering?
Absolutely, yes, because you know exactly what she has done to most of the people here, especially Tobias Highridge. She stole his wife. That's why he's lovelorn. She's the reason the sun is dying on the Builders League person. She's the reason why exports aren't getting out. And many of the people here have lost a loved one to her. Completely. All of them are bound by a magical contract pretty much protecting her. So they can't do anything directly to hurt her, but maybe seeing you, they could use you to get rid of her. but they can't directly hurt her.
Or, better idea, since we now know this, we don't let them convince us to do it. We do it anyway, and then extort them after.
Really like that plan.
Oh my god.
We know they're going to want us to do this, so we do it without communicating with them, and then go back and blackmail. Because they'll be very grateful. And otherwise, they're stuck in their anarcho-syndicalist commune, and yeah. Unless anyone wants to hide in a pond and lob a scimitar at someone.
I think we'll be fine just killing her. Maybe seeing what they can do, offering information potentially to help. It's not directly harming anybody to, talk a little bit behind their backs.
All right, Lex, this is the rest of what I can give you. Sagani Seahag, the town's self-appointed lawyer, makes solemn bargains with the townsfolk who seek justice or revenge, securing what her clients seek in exchange for whatever they hold most dear. For many years, she's lived in a sunken temple to Urgathoa, which she makes into the center for a cult dedicated to Dagon. Some of Sallow Shore's Lacedons and lizard folks are in this cult. And for Ren, she claims to be the town's lawyer, but she has other things going on with Dagon, which she's pretty much double dipping, not only into the Coven, but also with her deal with Dagon. You have a feeling something's going on there between those two as well. And she might be using the Coven itself to exploit it for that opportunity. That's what I can give you, Ren.
So many strings for the string board.
It doesn't sound very legal to represent clients who have already been represented by the same person.
And for Tatterstraw, even though you failed, Sani is the town's lawyer and lives in a long submerged temple to Urgathoa. So even if you fail this check, I have to tell you where she lives and who she is.
That's really weird.
Because she's more like a public figure in this place rather than the others who are actually hiding.
Yes.
Theoretically.
So, who you want to talk to tonight, or did you use your time finding out all this information while you were at the inn, just bedding down for the night?
Yeah, I think we should locate the inn, bed down, and...
I kind of like the idea of finding the pillar of the community as a vampire. He's only just getting up for the day. Introducing ourselves, trying to make it nice and official.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
I maybe ask if he knows where Berlin is, because she's supposed to be here, right?
Berlin may be here. Maybe she passed by a couple days ago. Maybe she travels faster than you guys. Who knows?
That is possible.
Before we go, what is our official reason to be here?
Your official reason here is to murder a hag.
No, I mean externally. So we can absolutely be that transparent about our intentions, but...
Official.
We're here on an investigation that we've been set on by Berlin Haldoli concerning the safety of Great Urge.
Yeah, also, are we here to kill the hag?
She is part of the Coven.
Per
Do we have to
Berlin's
get rid of the
instructions,
entire
she wants
Coven?
the head.
Of the entire
Coven is
Coven?
only 3.
Yep.
I mean, if we meet an unrelated hack by chance, nobody would be, mad if we also get them.
Well, no, if she's an official, lawyer here, if she's a part of the system.
I mean...
Is she a bad guy here?
She is one of the people in the community that they all quote unquote trust. She is a lawyer. Wouldn't you trust a lawyer? She's a lawyer that makes deals with the occult and worships Dagon in a temple of Urgathoa, which she retrofitted into the cult.
Well, this is Gib. None of this is illegal, nor particularly concerning outside,
She
poison
makes-
Voidurge.
She's very
But-
careful that it's not illegal.
But she is interfering with the export guild, the
Is she?
tax collectors. Yeah.
But is she?
I mean,
Didn't we find that out about Gishkar?
she's
I'm
involved in a whole conspiracy to sabotage the country. So
The entire
Yeah.
town is
By treason.
basically blackmailed by her, extorted in some way or another through legal means. Basically, no government in this town is actually she's the government, because if someone does something she doesn't like, she can probably do some pretty bad things.
And she's a part of the conspiracy to create this poison that we were finding in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but the conspiracy is
Yeah.
dead now, right?
Nope.
No, only one of 3 hags is dead.
Sure, all of her research is gone, and
It may be more than 3.
Yeah, usually at least 3.
At least
I-
3. Not at most 3.
I think
That's what I said.
think
at
we
least.
Yes.
I think we should talk to the heads of the local, official unions.
Absolutely,
such as
yes.
the tax collectors, and find out if she is actually a menace on the local system or not, and then talk to her.
You are free to talk to as many people as you wish. They might not be awake at night.
Well, obviously, no. We're counting that the Dompier will wake up, so let's
Vampire.
go talk to them.
He's a full-on
Okay.
vampire,
Oh,
so
he's a
he's
full-on
probably
vampire.
awake.
The Tax Collectors Union is represented in town by Tobias Highridge, leader of the Highridge family and Eldridge vampire.
So let's talk
Alright,
to him
Toby.
now, and then...
And none of us have blood for him to drink.
Yes. You have blood.
I got blood that's been on ice for a little bit.
we have preserved blood, but none in us for him to drink.
Do you not have some in you?
I don't think it wants to be drank by a vampire.
He's dehydrated blood. Just add water.
Um,
I've been
Yeah,
salting
let's-
my corpse for a while, yeah.
yeah, let's talk to him, and then the next day during official office hours, go to the others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So are you just going up to this guy's mansion, which is that little 2-story castle-like thing that I've shown you in this picture?
We're not gonna
Yeah.
be like throwing rocks at his window or nothing, but that is
Well, is that
really
how
the
you
only
normally
option
keep
we have.
audience?
Well, that's how you start a romance.
I mean, Lex does has his tax collector union uniform.
Oh yeah.
thingy on.
Yeah, you can
So-
come with the official stuff. And do you just like knock on the door, or what are you doing? Do you like fly through the walls, or you go like surprise audit?
Flying through the wall is a high level move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. One that's high level too. I'm gonna at least tell him to please don't.
All right. So how are you approaching this manner? You're going to be normal people and knock on the door. What are you doing?
I believe that is what is our best bet. If there's no
Not-
one like outside or guards that we could communicate with.
There is someone you can
Also-
communicate with.
If we bang on the door, not entirely normal, like police style knocking.
Who would
Okay.
that be?
Okay.
What if instead of throwing rocks, we throw like weights and start a bromance instead of a romance?
That's possible too. He's a vampire.
No, but who was this person who is available for communication?
She is smoking outside, and she sees you as you approach, and she waves. She's wearing a black coat and trousers, embroidered with images of blood drops. She looks like a butler, and she is a vampire spawn. And she bows after finishing her cigarette, and coughs a little bit, and says, "I'm Lixel. I'm the butler for Lord Tobias. How may I help you?"
Well, we are new in town. We just dropping in. We actually are here. Not related to Tobias, I assure you, but we're working on an investigation at the orders of another bloodlord, and we would just like to introduce ourselves and speak with Tobias, if that is at all possible.
It is, but I notice you have weapons on you.
Yes.
Well, we had to travel here. One needs to defend oneself against wild animals.
Oh, yes,
well,
yes.
No intention of bringing them with us.
Oh no, I didn't.
That's
I didn't
not
imply
allowed.
that. I'm just making mental note. I'm just verbally confirming. You have weapons with you. You are potentially capable people. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Master Highridge is looking for capable people. I will see if he's willing to speak with you. If you would like to wait in the garden,
Gladly.
and she'll take you there.
Yeah, if Tobias is a little bit, iffy, tell him that a representative of the second district of the Greater Tax Collectors Union is with this group.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. As a fellow tax collector, he would very much like to meet you.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 And she waves you over here and gets you all your things. Let me take this out of the way for the stream. And you get this lovely little blood pool, which is the centerpiece of the garden, with what appears to be a stone succubus in the middle.
Man,
Does
Ren's
this
gonna like
feature
this.
have any significance?
It's naked. It has blood.
So in terms of lore art, it is not noteworthy in any way. It just is.
It's like having a pool full of jello, but instead you're a vampire and you have a pool full of blood. This man has money.
How gauche. He has money and chooses to display it in very
Decadent ways.
Now the question is there aspirin in there?
decadent implies some level of quality.
Yeah, there's aspirin. Go ahead.
No, in there because you need to make it more liquidy. For
Yeah,
long term.
Yeah, that's instead of chlorine, you've got aspirin.
No,
It
not quite.
was aspirin.
I think there's a level of quality to it. It's not my taste exactly, but at the very least, pumping that amount of blood took a lot of work and a lot of effort that could be appreciated.
And a lot of people.
A lot of people too,
You
but I
would.
don't like to think about that for too long.
I mean, it's better than a chocolate fountain at that size.
And the
I don't
butler
know. I'd appreciate the chocolate fountain more.
The butler reaches out to a stout door of black wood as she reveals the garden to you and whatnot, open to the sky. The garden blooms with large flowering plants in black iron pots, providing shade to a sitting bench nearby. A small green marble fountain beneath a clay statue of a succubus burbles with blood. She gives you a polite bow and says, "Please wait here," and then shuts the door behind her. And you're free to look around the garden all you want. Ren, you immediately know that all the plants are poisonous. And the blood inside the fountain is animal blood. And it's been treated with an alchemical ingredient, like Lex said, to prevent coagulation.
Well,
Animal
only
bloods.
animal blood.
That's interesting. Also, probably a bit of a better idea. Human
No
blood's probably a bit higher quality to the vampire palate than deer.
Yes, but
I'd
it
take
doesn't
a look
give
at the
you-
plants.
Get you the real thing
Sure.
out of the display. It's animal blood. So what?
Keep a bit of a distance from them in case anything's a little bit more than just poisonous, but just appreciate the scenery.
Which ones? Point to the ones you're looking at. Because they're all colorful.
They're all colorful. I'd probably walk around, see as many as I can before I came in, really. But
Oh, yeah. You're free
start
to
with,
walk around.
These ones up here.
Yeah, these, they look like aloe plants, but they've got, like, spines and stuff on them. Ren can tell you they're highly poisonous.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, they'll start like categorically listing off. That one, don't eat it. That one, don't touch it. That one, like just
What's that tree that's like so poisonous, even being near it makes you want to die?
Elm?
Oh, wasn't it the death apple or something?
Well, it also has like a fruit that might be it. Yeah, where the fruit, like you eat it, yeah, you die, and it's not a
Yeah.
slow one. It's quick.
Yeah, and no antidote is found. I think it's somewhere tropically. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not elm.
Mantineal.
Elm is also poisonous, but like this thing is.
You
It
know the-
sounds like a fantasy plant. How
It's
bad
called
it
a
is.
Mantineal.
Yeah, the most metal thing about those is if it rains and the rain drops through it, it kinda acids your skin away. So don't sit below it if it rains.
Oh, here you go. Here's the better name. Modern day Spanish name: Manzanilla de la Muerte, Little Apple of Death.
Yeah.
I'm just looking around at all these. If you want a perception check in case there's something hiding, I'll look at that. But for the most part, I'm just
Nope, nothing's
taking in
hiding.
the sights.
You're free to give a perception check, though.
All right. Why not? It's customary as an adventurer in the
I'm
new
gonna do
room.
an architecture check on
Ooh.
the fountain and statue.
Yeah. I like that. Because she looks nice.
Well, and is there a staircase hidden in this if you hit something away, or like who knows, right?
No, there's not a staircase. But there is something that you do notice, that it's moving towards you now. And Jarloff notices this plant moving towards you as well. As you hear a window from the top tower open, as Castlevania music starts playing. Now we shall see if you can be of use to me.
If this hurts anybody seriously, you're under arrest. I'm telling you right now.
Well, here we go.
Oh god! It's just like all these sound effects going off.
This vampire's leaning out of his window, just pushing buttons on his soundboard.
My god! Why? It's just like, I bought this Steam Deck and I'm going to use it, damn it! I've got all eternity. Alright.
I can do that too, vampire. I'm a bard. I have my own soundboard.
Yeah, so I have to get this picture. Let's see, art gallery or art gallery. I hate when they do this, and it's not the way that, you know, you would think it's arranged.
Well, if you find the NPC under the characters, like the actors tab,
That's
nope,
not the
that's-
right
that's
one.
Priscilla.
That's-
Usually, I just right click on something and view character art, and for a monster, and it will show the full image.
I wish that was the case.
Oh, it's not working.
No, that's not the way it works with the modules, unfortunately. There we go. This is what Ren saw as he was doing his architecture check, going like, what beautiful features, holy crap!
It's so lifelike. You would imagine
Why
it
is the
moving.
hand getting closer, and then it hit me?
My question is, why does it have nipples?
Well, of course it has nipples. Why shouldn't it have nipples? A silly question to ask why it has nipples.
Alright.
It's not made in America.
So what? I would hope not.
Yeah, you're a
Which
little
means
bit
it's
crude
not-
on a global scale.
Yeah.
We
Made by Puritans.
I can definitely say that for all the things that America censors, there's plenty of things on the internet it does not.
The U.S. just censors the opposite from a lot of the rest of the world.
Exactly.
They censor the violence. They censor the sex.
So, let's see.
Did either of the creatures get a 22 as well?
No.
27 and 27.
Okay. I don't know if it automatically factors in the I win on ties thing from Elven Instincts.
I'm certain it does. At this point, they've done a pretty good job with that.
I would expect. Just wanted to check.
By the way, this is what she looked like. I didn't even know she had art. She looks kind of awesome for an NPC. I'll try to find her full art. It's just like, I'm a butler. Bye.
Should we do this next time? Actually, I have a commitment at 2. Which
Yeah,
is
that's fine.
17 minutes.
We can nix it here. I'll put this back. And next time
Thank
we'll
you.
do the garden party encounter.
Okay.
So what you think of the session today?
The tag was brutal
Yeah, that one was tense.
in a good
That
way.
was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made sure to
Definitely made us
reread.
work.
I made sure to reread everything. And she knew all about you guys because you killed her entire household, so she saw you do it. She knew who did what. Alrighty, guys.
Yeah, and
They
at the
were on the
couple of
bathroom
times-
break.
Yeah.
Loss of productivity.
That's definitely loss of productivity when they're dead, sir.
And
Alrighty.
the vacancy is open.
Yep. Let me know if you can download those, the episodes.
I can.
as-
I did. Well,
Oh,
I
you did?
didn't. I did one to test.
Okay.
It works.
Which one? The Google one or the Dropbox?
Episode 6.
Okay, so that
It's
works.
Dropbox.
Good. I will upload the others today.
Sounds good. No need, you don't have to rush. I won't start quite yet, and I still have so much to go through in the
Yep.
first 2.
Don't
Well,
worry
anyway.
about it. Yep. I hope you all have a good day today, guys.
Thank you for running.
Thank you for joining
Yeah,
me.
thank you very much.
Have a good day, everyone.
Yep.
Hey,
Really good stuff
Have a
today,
good-
guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
You as well.
bye.